All right, here we go. You guys remember this? We finished this one last time, didn't we? All right, we finished this.
Alright, what were we doing last? Divide array list.
No, that was the last thing we did. I want to open another example. Yeah, this actually was some of the part of the exercise. Let's see, where was I? Yeah, this is part of the exercise. I did some from the exercise there. So let's go ahead and go to another one. Let's take a look at how you use array list in a class. Okay, in a program. Like so, when you have a class, open the next folder that has example 913_15. Let me close this from last time. Open the book.java. Y'all see the book class? Open the book.java. It's under the folder 13_15, sorry. 091315, this folder. I want to actually try doing that programming activity too with you guys. Let's go over this example here and then we're going to do that one. Did y'all open the book class?
I did.
All right. This should be familiar, right? You guys remember that it has three private variables, right? Title, author, price, and the constructor here. Set the title, the author to a default value and price, right? Default values. And then you have the overloaded constructor, which you are actually sending the title, the author, and the price. And then that is going to be equal to your variables. Y'all following? Then you have the get title, get author, get price. Then you have the toString override method here that prints the book. Pretty simple, very simple, nothing complex. Then we have the class called bookstore. So let's go ahead, bookstore.java. What do you see here now? What do you see in the bookstore.java class?
See a vector.
Well, vector, or what is the name?
Oh, they're not called vectors in Java?
Yeah, array list. Yes, it's a vector. It's similar to a vector, correct. But it's an array list, correct, of type book, right? It will hold books, objects, and I call it library. And then here you have the bookstore constructor, which initialize the library object to be a new array list of books. And then you adding new books in them. Y'all see that? Mm-hmm. You adding. It's nice to see a class like this, which is pretty straightforward. You understand because of the name, like it's a concrete example. What do you think trim_to_size is doing over here? What do you think this function is doing?
Cutting it down. That's not as short. But...
Right. So it's creating. Let's see here. Let's move our mouse in here. Does it tell us what it does? Now, yeah, trim_to_size. What does it do?
I'll tell you.
Go to references. No, I can't do that. Go to definition now. What does the trim_to_size does? I kind of have an idea because of the name of the function, but I want to make sure. What does it do?
I didn't get y'all's references to pop up.
Did yours do? I mean, I don't think I can find a reference. Let me see.
Go to definition.
Is it go to definition?
Go to references.
No definition found. Go to references. No references found. I think that's within the code. If you want to open the API, let me see.
Yeah, trying to find it and then
We don't have this. So what we need to do, we got to open the API here, right?
update to something.
I'm going to head to array, the docs. I just searched for array list. And here we go. What does that function do? Trim to, is in alphabetical order? Trim to size. Trims the capacity of this array list instance to be the list's current size. So the size, because it grows, array list is dynamic, it grows and shrinks, so it's gonna be the size of the library is gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So library is gonna be of size 6, because I have 6 books in there. I kind of had an idea of what that would do, but. And then of course we also have the toString method here, which prints each book in the library, right? We have a function here that will search for a title. You see how they are searching? Let's take a moment to analyze this. So we have a public function called search for title, and it returns an array list object of type book, and we're searching for a string. And what do we do here? We create a new array list and call search result, and we are going to loop through the current library here. For every library object that we get, we're going to store into the current book, and we're going to check to see, look at this happening over here. Get the title for that book in the library and see if I have a search string, a value, whatever that book is, intro to HTML, for instance. So let's say I'm searching for HTML. So the search string would be HTML. So if the HTML is in that title, well, actually, yeah, if it is in that title, if it's not equal to -1, meaning I do have an index for HTML, that HTML string is in there, then I'm going to add that to search results. That way, search results is going to be an array list with books related to HTML. Does it make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to return, of course, I'm going to trim search results to be the size of whatever it is, how many books I found related to HTML, and I'm going to return that. Now, this is another class, right? Bookstore class. Now, where are we testing this? We test this in the book search engine. You want to take a look at book search engine? That is your main there. Book search engine is actually the one that we are going to use those two classes. I'm going to create a new object of bookstore. I think it's in chapter 10, we are going to talk about inheritance. This here, there's no inheritance yet. Abstract classes and inheritance. We're going to talk about that in chapter 10, but there's no inheritance here, but this is a beginning. We're going to talk more about this, but do you see how we needed two classes, right? Two separate ones, and then I have a book search engine that will test both of those classes. Do you see that? Mm-hmm. How they are connected? And then of course, I'm going to enter here a keyword, and then I'm going to use that keyword to search my library. And of course, I'm going to print the book collection, all the books that we have. Then I'm going to search, I'm going to return all the books related to that search. So let's go ahead and see. I think I'm going to just put intro as my keyword. So let me run this. Did y'all run this already? I'm going to run this, and I'm going to type intro. And then I'm going to go in there. I have how many? Intro. So first I'm listing all the books I have. Our book collection is, here are the books I have. And then here, every book that have an intro in the book name. Do you see that? Mm-hmm. Intro to Java, to HTML, to Flash, author, and price.
All mine are like that.
I don't understand, David, what'd you say?
All mine is merged together.
Your output?
Yeah,
No, that's fine.
Is it fine, his output? I mean, I didn't change the code, nothing, I'm just using what came with the book.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, all right? Everybody good? Where is Shuey? I'm worried about Shuey. Is he online? No.
Maybe he had an honors thing today.
They get pretty busy on.
They've been dressing up a lot lately.
Yeah, he been wearing tie and suit. All right. Now, what I want to try to do, guys, y'all gotta have your JavaFX working. I want to try the programming activity 9.2. Do you see here 2? Programming activity 2. I want to try this. I want us to do this together. We gotta complete this. I don't have the answers. We're gonna do it together. Or maybe I could provide y'all with the, let me see, I can't read. I need to get bifocals. Can you believe that?
No, don't get blindfolded.
Wow, is it bad? I mean, I can
I'm
see.
not gonna say it because
The problem is that I can see close. When I have my glasses on, I gotta step back a little bit.
don't get blindfolded.
Yeah, I was telling my doctor last time I went there, I said, I'm too young for that. She's like, you'll be surprised how many people are getting bifocal at a young age. All right, are we good with the bookstore, book search engine?
Yes.
I want everybody, I don't know if I'm gonna do this activity because not everybody's getting their JavaFX working, so I can't, because it will require.
But I want it to work. I think we should all combine our brain power.
Yes, and Google. Do you have your JavaFX working?
I think I have I don't know how to do it though, but.
What did we do? Did we do anything different, Lisa? Did you do anything different?
In Visual Studio Code, I did add like the Java home, like. the
You
new
created
Java
a variable
home.
Java home?
Yeah, that new Java home, that was just the.
Okay, so let's try doing that then. Hold on, because I think you and Shui did that,
Yeah,
didn't
we
you
did that.
guys? Okay, guys, do this then. Go into your environment variables, add it to variables, and create this, guys. Do this. Did y'all create a variable called Java_home under the system variables? And then you put the location of where your Java Edge JDK is.
I did.
Yeah.
Everybody did that?
Uh-huh.
Do you have the right location? Does it look like this? There should be no slash at the end or bin or nothing.
Well, mine says Eclipse Foundation first. Like that's the folder that it's in.
Is that where it is?
Yeah. But I mean, it's right.
I
Like,
like
it
it
should
on
matter.
that little computer.
Oh my goodness.
goodness.
You got a separate computer today, huh? All right, so let me think here. Where's our Java? Let me see this here. I want to see where if you guys got the same Java. The location for Java normally is here. I want to see if y'all are using the same Java for this. See, I downloaded the JavaFX support, but it doesn't do anything, to be honest.
Same.
Did y'all download the JavaFX support for VS Code? I mean, I don't think this does anything, but I download it anyway. But I don't think it does anything. You can go ahead and download JavaFX support. I don't think it's gonna do anything, but I want to know where is Java JDK here? If y'all using the same location.
Well, I can confirm it doesn't help because I have it already.
Say it again. You have already, and it doesn't work, the JavaFX plugin?
That's right. What was this chapter again? 9, 8?
Yes, 9_8, just open that one folder. Which plugin, how do we know where's Java JDK is, Java Home is? Let me see, is it Java Debugger? I don't need that, JavaFX.
Mine always says not able to find JavaFX controllers.
Yeah, it does not exist.
Mine says unrecognized option. I Google and this right here says that I. What is Maven? How do you change Maven?
Maven?
Yeah.
It's for Java projects. It's like a manager for Java projects. Let me
I'm running
see.
the wrong version. I don't know how to change my version.
Right.
It does do it.
It does. I don't tell me to nothing. You have one Java. I don't have one Java. I don't have one code.
What?
What?
Well, if you're doing JavaFX, one. But I don't know if that relates.
Let me see what we have here. I want to see where's how do I know the version of Java if I have the right place, the same place? I remember doing this, I can't remember anymore. I don't know if this is where. This is not where I want to be. I want to know how Java extension pack.
Oh. Where? Still having errors.
You gotta copy that error and put in Google or something, because that's how I did, and I am not sure. I did everything you're supposed to have, but it's still not working. I think your Java home, search your computer to find out where is your Java installed. If you have another folder.
The way that I did it for the Java home, it doesn't say like. I went to the JavaFX folder and the SDK, and I clicked on that where like all my bin, legal, ribbon, like source folders are, and then copied the source path from there.
And that's your Java home. But it's not Eclipse, so I know that, is it? No.
It's JavaFX, then JavaFX SDK.
Right. And y'all did add the JavaFX, right, guys, to the environment variables?
Yeah.
We did all of that. I mean, we did everything we had to do.
Think about that, guy says it's,
JavaFX, yeah, you're gonna have to have on both computers if you're gonna be swapping computers.
Well,
I wanna know,
this is my old computer.
okay. Okay, let me see the configure class path.
I have another JDK in JavaFX, which isn't the same one I used for the Java.
Oh, I think I could maybe dead.
Your job is dead?
JavaFX may be dead.
No? Why you say that?
You can have everything as it updated and then,
JavaFX is the most recent one. It replaces Swing, so let's see. Java GUI. Let me see. Graphical user interface. SIA. We had different Java Swing. It used to be the old one. I guess you can still do it. It's just like, let's see what Java, implementing GUI, Java GUIs.
Let's check Reddit's never wrong.
the everything is actually oh. Oh.
Okay, well, everything is here.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, JavaFX is the one I use. I mean, honestly, it's the one the book suggests, and the book is new. This book is new. I mean, fairly new.
How recently?
No, JavaFX is the one.
I hate when people are like, I gotta fix now, thanks. They don't tell me how you fixed it. Some people just.
Yeah, mine is still not working.
Yeah, you are going to have to search and type. I'm not sure. I did everything I did on my end. So let me open the project here. I'm going to open just that folder. We won't be able to do the job. We're going to have to skip Java GUI. We're going to have to skip chapter 12 because we can't everybody do it, and I don't know what else to do.
Yeah, 12 is the thing is I'm not doable since I think when you use which JDK thing do which one that we downloaded. Spanish Java FX I supported it in 9 and later.
JavaFX is not supported in what?
It's not in the package.
It is. We downloaded it last time and we added to the environment variable.
I just checking it and it sounds out that it's was not in the package for it. So like what we did it separately. Fair enough.
Like right here, look at my screen. Did you do this? I mean, it's package you have to download separately, correct? But it still should work. Okay, so let me look at my launch. You see here my Java home? It's part of the JDK path here in my launch.json. Java home is here. I'm not sure do you have a Java home on yours? On your launch.json for our family bar chart application, the folder 9_08?
I don't have a what?
Y'all do not have this configuration. I mean, I think it doesn't matter, but it's because you do, Nisa?
I do.
But it still work, right? I don't think that matters. That's what I was going to say. I mean, this is what you needed right here. your JavaFX, because Java is working with everything else. All we need here is JavaFX controls. My thing, you have to copy that. All right, guys, this is gonna be homework. Y'all gonna have to do that. Because I did everything I had on my end. I said, let me do exactly what they have to do. What error are you having? Okay, tell me one error. Did y'all Google already?
Yeah, here's an error, unrecognized option, dash dash.
Okay, VS Code, Java FX, unrecognized object, dash dash. I type exact like that.
Option.
Okay, so you see here, let me go to this first Stack Overflow over here.
All these are written in like higher level learning. I don't understand. This guy's like, oh yeah, you simply just move your data file down to your JDK and in the command line you're going to type. What? Oh no.
Okay, so here's some errors that says, see the launch.json that y'all have? Similar to this here, right? The dash dash is there, it should work. You have a settings.json file?
I do.
What is in there? Do you have all your libraries in there? Because that's what I have.
Yeah, I see. Yes, I do.
Just like that, right?
Yep.
It's telling here, I don't know, it's telling here to add. Let me go to another one. I don't know.
Yeah.
Are you typing dash dash, right? Minus minus?
Sure am. Just like that.
Let me see if it is still run. Might run one day, another day it doesn't run. Let me check. Yeah, it's gonna run. All right, I'm gonna start typing the skeleton for the assignment. If y'all, do y'all need the skeleton or not? Well, y'all don't even know what you need to write, do you?
No, I haven't even looked at it yet.
Oh my gosh, y'all.
Relax, Dr. Preston.
I know, I'm gonna try to. Let me just go back to my chapter 9 folder. That's homework, guys. Y'all gotta get JavaFX. The other option would be download the clips and then look online from scratch, right? From the ground up. Look online how to get JavaFX working in Eclipse and use Eclipse. There is also another tool, and it's called, let me close my environment variables over here. Oh my God, IntelliJ. IntelliJ. Do I have that? Yeah. IntelliJ IDEA. It's also a Java, you can use Java in there. Some people use IntelliJ. It's similar. They are kind of similar. IntelliJ, Eclipse. You can try, see if you can use another tool just so you can run your JavaFX stuff and start from scratch. So download IntelliJ or Eclipse, then go online and search for how to get JavaFX to work with Eclipse. Try working on that. And then if it doesn't work, go to IntelliJ. See if, there are tutorials out there. You can, JavaFX in Eclipse. Well, just do like that. And there's tutorial. You might find something. Install JavaFX in Eclipse IDE. And see if you go from, start working from scratch. If you're having a hard time, don't even know what to do in Visual Studio Code at this point, because we tried. Go to another one. Go to another tutorial. Use Eclipse. I don't even think I have Eclipse anymore here. Let me see, Eclipse. Yeah, I do. For Java developers. I do. I have all of them. Because I was like, if it doesn't work with that, I'm going to try with the other ones. So try that. So you see JavaFX for Eclipse, it comes from the Oracle website. Well, java.net, that is. And it has the instruction right there. JavaFX for Eclipse.
I'll have to redo it all then.
I can try running this and see if it works. Step by step. I don't even know what my Java has, but I'll. Has the whole tutorial right there. Step by step with Eclipse. Did you know Eclipse was written in Java?
Yes.
I don't know Visual Studio Code. Was it written in Java? Python or Java C? I mean Java C, C++, C Sharp. Do y'all want to try Eclipse? See if it'll work?
No.
Oh, how nice. Look, you can just, it will generate the code for you.
VS Code uses Electron.
VS Code is a lot, I mean, you can get it to work with Visual Studio Code, but since y'all having so much trouble, I would say let's try something else. This is whole tutorial here. That could be a homework, right? Extra points, anybody?
Not opening the file. I'm not opening it.
Let's see if there is a VS Code, JavaFX in VS Code tutorial.
Open.
Let's see. Cupcake Hill. Ooh, malicious website. Yes, let me out.
Malicious website. I guess let's just do the schedule.
There is a 10 minutes here, look. Setting up VS Code for GUI development using JavaFX. You can try going through the tutorial. And go step by step and see what's happening. And of course, you're gonna probably skip to the steps you already done. See, I bet this is a malicious website too. Great, look at this tutorial, JavaFX in VS Code. This tutorial was made from this video. It didn't work for us, but it greatly helped.
Well, thanks.
You know, when like,
I said it earlier, but like on these websites, people are like, I got it to work, thank you. And they don't tell you how they got it to work, and you're like, future generations are going to be so upset because you didn't tell us how you fixed it.
Yeah, I know.
It should be a rule on like Stack Overflow that you have to post your solution.
Yes, but don't they have the
So,
bad, the
they have the
down?
bad and the good. but,
Yeah,
like,
so bad, that doesn't tell me anything, you know?
I'm being honest, I just want to reinstall Java and everything.
Wipe it off.
Even though Java is my favorite, it's really annoying.
It's your baby, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna start the skeleton here. What are we writing? Oh, the states, 50 states in 10 years, right? We need a class, that's what we need. So let me go ahead and start over here, new file. What should I call this? Hold on. I'm gonna call sales taxes, sales tax rates. That's what I'm gonna call.
I
Oops,
think
not
I
here.
killed my Java, but
I'm gonna call it sales tax rates dot Java. And then I'm gonna say, class. So we'll do that for me. All right there. And then I'm gonna say, what do I need? Private. My only instance variable is a two-dimensional array.
private on it.
I'm gonna create a constant here, private, final, int states equal 50, oops, 50. And I'm gonna create another one because I wanna use throughout I might need it to use, so int years equal 10. And then of course my private variable here of two-dimensional array representing the sales taxes. So it's gonna be a double, no?
If it's sales tax, it is.
Double sales underscore, I'm gonna call it sales underscore taxes equal, well, it's a two-dimensional array, hold on. Right? Is that right? Two-dimensional? Excuse me. That's it, right? So then I need to, the constructor will create that for me, right? Initialize random numbers. Well, actually, hold on. I'm gonna create this as a new double of states and years. How about that? Constructor. The constructor, I guess I need to go to use the restroom. So what we wanna do here?
Oh, this is stupid. It's gonna be inside the class.
We gotta generate random,
That's what it is.
I'll be right back.
I'll be right here.
Alright, generate random tax rates and populate this array, right? Sales taxes array.
Easy.
I have a bad habit of not listening to you. Did I tell you some lady got mad at me at work because I didn't call her man? Oh. Like, babe, like that. Like, thank you, babe. Yeah. Would that make you mad, Lisa? If you're at like a place, and someone's like, thank you, babe, you have a good one.
Pay attention to them, I just try to leave.
Okay. Well, this one lady was paying attention. She was smarter than me. So I closed the door on her
I mean,
face.
how old was she? It depends on the age, I guess.
Yeah. But I mean, like,
If it's like an older woman,
I mean, she was probably like late 60s, early 70s, maybe. But like,
some don't care, and then there's some that like.
I know, but I don't. She was being so rude about it. Like, I don't know. And we live in South Mississippi, right? Like, she hit me with the "it is ma'am." I'll say that has been very rude. So I should have done this.
Alright, what we have here, do we generate random numbers here?
Okay, it's for range.
We gotta import random,
Randy.
random,
How do you import the Java again?
well, whenever I type random, it asks me which one I want, so I pick random and it imported already.
Okay, sometimes mine doesn't do that, but I got it.
New, whoa, hold on.
Whoa.
I type new,
You get
and I picked the first one. I know it messed me up. New random, do I need anything here? No,
I don't think so.
I can't remember. We haven't done this in so long. Okay, so now I need to create a double, well, not necessarily. I can just come here and say sales taxes. Well, let's loop, right? Don't we have to loop for int I equals 0, I less than the states, I plus plus, and then we do for int j equals 0, j less than the years, j plus plus, and we are going to say sales taxes sub I sub j equal to, how do we do the random number? Random between, oh, we want a specific random range, right? Between 0 and 0.06. So how do we go about doing that? Where's random function? I always gotta refer that. I might have to put a bookmark on that page.
Yeah, I know. I hate when I'm typing, you have to like move my mouse off somewhere else. I can't do that.
What happened?
When you're typing and your mouse is in the way and it pulls up the entire reference sheet, you can't see what you're typing.
I don't like that either. I know.
What's new?
Where do we do random?
Oh, that's weird. Reference sheet.
What chapter was the random thing? I can never memorize that. I can never memorize that. Have to go back and look for it again. Can't be chapter 3. Was it chapter 3? Yes, it was.
Oh, yeah.
121. Go back to that chapter, that page that is. I need to bookmark this page so I can come back to it.
We don't put anything in, right? That's all you have to fill up the way.
I don't have any sticky note available.
This is right, but how is like, how?
Alright, random. So I want between 0 and 0. It's a double, right? So I need to say random dot next double. So this is going to generate, I need a number in here, right?
Between 0 and what? Yeah, all you need to do.
0 and 0.06, 6%, right?
Yeah, well, you just would put 0.061.
I think it's inclusive, no? Like this?
Well, on our grades when we had to do 101
Whoa, hold on.
to make it up to 100. I don't think it is.
I don't think I put anything in parentheses in here for
No.
double.
No, you put it on the outside of the fence at least.
Is that it? I don't need to do anything else. Because this is already gonna generate numbers between 0 and 1. 0 and 1, so should I subtract 0.4 of it? No, I gotta add. Okay, I think I need that formula in here. Do you see here what it does? The general contract of next double is that one double value chosen approximately uniformly from the range of between 0 inclusive and 1.0 exclusive. So Alright, so it does between 0 and 1.0, but I want 0.06. So what do I need to do here? I need to put a range here, don't I?
Yes, I think.
So I want 0.06 minus, I can't do this in here, plus 1. So I'm going to just 0.06 plus 1. I can't, it's not letting me do anything in here.
Yeah.
You can if you do this.
Let me try. Let me just try this and see what I get. How about that? I'm gonna go ahead and create the toString. So, string.
Okay, you can do random dot doubles and then specify a start and an
So I can do random dot doubles. Is that what you're talking about, this one here?
end. Yeah.
And then I can specify 0, 0.06.
You're a liar.
Doesn't work like that. Let me see.
No idea.
Okay. But the returns a double string, not a double. I have to convert, don't I?
No, let's just try next double and see where it takes us. But how about we tell Java she put a Python file.
Okay, here's what we can do. Look at this. Okay, here's what we can do. Right there gave me an idea. So I can create a double D. And I can say, Control X right here, I can say like this. D is gonna be equal to this,
You can do it with like your own variables.
random dot next double. And then look, what was it, the doubles? I had doubles, it was, now I can just say whatever it is, that number. Hold on, where's the formula? How about if I go in here and do doubles? What did you do?
So you can't like tell next double anything. It just generates a random number between.
0 and
0 and
1.0, that's correct.
So if you do range min plus parentheses range max minus range min times
Like you have to make
the next double, then it'll be random. Where you
Okay, hold on.
yeah, it's
So you're saying I can do next double?
range
I can create some formula there, but I don't know which formula to do. You guys do it and I'll do it. And what was doubles?
zero system after text.
Doubles. That's what I was going to do. So I got a double D and then I generate, and then I say D is gonna be equal to D times the bound, which is what I want, the largest number, right? 0.06. And then I have to say minus 0, which I'm not gonna put plus 0. I'm not gonna even add that in there. Oops, I don't know if that is gonna work. Let me just print this. How about that? Public string, is it public string or public void? Oh my gosh. The toString method. I think it returns a string, so it's not void, it's a string. I want to see what it's going to look like, so I'm going to go into, I want to return the string representation of sales taxes, right? So I need to create a string here, and I'm going to say, call it taxes. It's going to be equal an empty string. And I'm going to go into a for. Let me copy this for loop here. Control C. And then I want to build that string saying taxes plus equal sales taxes sub I sub J. And I can say return. Wait a minute, I'm gonna fix that. Taxes. But it's gonna be taxes, so okay. Plus that, and then of course I'm gonna add a new line, taxes plus equal a new line. Is that it? All right, that's it. Okay, now let me write the client. Let me go ahead and create a new class. I want to test just this. I want to see what it's going to print it out, just that. So I'm going to create a new client here called sales taxes client.java. Okay, let me create the main. And I want to create a new object I'll call sales taxes rate, STR. Wow. STR is going to be equal to a new sales taxes, tax rates. My constructor is empty, isn't it? Yeah. Then I just want to say STR, well, sysout, STR dot toString. That's all I want to do, right? Is that it? Is that enough? It generates a random array, and then I'm just gonna print. So that's all I'm doing for now. So let me see if this is gonna work. Should work. Ooh, I need to format my numbers, don't I?
Yeah.
Look at that mess.
Also,
You can format the numbers.
and also, why do you have multiple code things up?
I'm sorry?
You can to the sidebar of the terminal.
All this?
No.
Oh, over here?
Shamash has a million times.
It's probably because I'm running different stuff, am I not?
Yeah, I do it all the time. It's fine.
Every window you open and you close, see, I don't close them all, so I don't trash. I know Shuri, when he's doing his code, he's always trashing. I'm like, leave it open.
That's another thing.
All right, fresh. Okay, that bother you, David? I got it out.
No, it does.
Let me go ahead and build my string formatted, right? Let me format my taxes over here. What was it? Number format? Or decimal format? Decimal format? What do you call? Pattern? Whatever you want to call. New decimal format, and I need to put a pattern here, don't I? I want 0.00. Is that it? 2 decimal places. And then, should I build right here? Let's say pattern dot form. Oh. Don't I have a format? Or am I using another one? Oh boy. Sales taxes. So I sub j. Is that it? I think it is.
Is it a Java text?
Let me run again, my client. Did y'all finish typing this? Y'all still typing, huh? Y'all not typing it. Y'all picking up from the list? I type fast because I pick up from the list. Y'all not picking up from the list?
Yeah.
See, when I do decimal format, I press enter and then put me down. So y'all doing that or y'all typing?
Well, we did a different way than you did, so we
Okay.
were a little behind.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's fine. That's our fault.
I did not know. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. So, in my days of college, I remember staying in the computer lab at USM until like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning trying to get programs to work. And I remember we had a big database project. It was an advanced database course. We had a big database project that we had to do and do, we don't even use that anymore, but we had to connect from Java and write a Java program to do insert, delete, modify, stuff like that. Yeah, I remember not being able to figure out something and staying there 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. That was my life before kids, before all of this. Is it working?
Yes.
Why my ears have that issue?
Okay, so this is the sales tax rate. Y'all have the toString method. Watch your spelling, watch your commas, semicolon, quotes. I want to run my sales tax client. Let me know if I need to move up. We don't have a lot of time. We're running out of time.
Okay,
Let me run this. Again, this is recorded. Y'all can go back and look, but let me see what it looks like. Oh, that's beautiful.
Quick question. Are we supposed to have a 0.00 in there? For 0 sales tax?
Well,
Isn't there always
according to
sales
the
tax?
book, it wants to be from 0 to 0.06.
Okay.
But is there a state that doesn't have any taxes when you buy something?
No.
So should we at least start at 1?
Maybe. The government's gonna get their tax.
It says, sales tax which should be between 0 and 0.06.
I changed it just because it makes it.
Between 1 and 0.001?
Yeah, because there's always.
What did you have to change?
I just changed. Well, I did it differently than you, but.
But yeah, I have 50 states and their taxes, but I don't think I have, oh yeah, I do have a 00. Let me go back here.
You just gotta change your start variable.
Correct. Am I bound? Right here. So my start is gonna be minus the start is 0.01
Yes.
plus 0.01. Is that correct now? That should be it? Should be no zeros?
I believe so.
Wow, what y'all need? Again, this is being recorded. You can go back, but do y'all need to go back to the top? Okay, this is a basic skeleton. Y'all got it?
Mm-hmm.
And all I'm doing is printing down, but you gotta do more. It tells you need a method returning the index of the state that has the biggest average tax rate. So if we're gonna come here, we're gonna write a method to return the index of the state that has the biggest, oops, let me go ahead and put enter right here. That has the biggest, oh, I gotta, do I have bonus points for this?
Yeah. I don't think so.
Tax
do.
rate over the years. Oh, I wanna add a bonus point, it just popped to on my mind. Let me look.
No, you
I have an idea for bonus. Y'all might like this. The challenge, people who like the challenge. Let's see, programming assignment.
You already have bonus points.
Oh, we do, from the family cell bills.
Yeah.
Okay, I wanna add another one.
Huh?
Guess what I wanna add? I want the name of the state. Just put in alphabetical order. Create another array with the states.
Yeah. And then you.
Well, you would have to create an array of states, and then whatever that index is, you match with the state, the array of states, which is a string, and pull the name.
Can I do it? I do it already.
Isn't that right?
From 1870. What?
Isn't that good? I mean,
Yeah.
could you tell me the year as well?
Come on now.
I like that. Look, you would have an array of states. It's a single dimensional array, strings, right? And you go ahead and initialize that to all the 50 states. You can skip 0, or don't have to skip 0, right? Whatever you want to do. Whatever you want to do. So you have an array of states, y'all following? And then the year is easy because whatever index is, subtract from the current year. How many indexes are we going to have? 0 to 9? Well, you're going to have to add 1, so it can be 1 to 10. And what are we? 20 to 22. So if the index is 5 for the year, so it'll be 2022 minus 5, right? What year? 10 years for the past 10 years? That's what we're dealing with, right? So the years go from 2022 to, what is 10 years ago? 2012?
2012.
So 2022 minus 10 would be that first year, 2012. 2022 minus 1 is last year, 2021, minus 2, minus 3. Could you say Mississippi year 2015, whatever, here's the sales tax rate. Could you display something like that? Yes, yes, challenge anybody? It's bonus, not required, only if you want. So let me add here. Let me add here. Come on, challenge people, y'all like that challenge. Bonus points for this assignment. display, well, add code to your, I don't care how you would do that. How about that? As long as I see this output. Add code to your class. You can add a separate function. I mean, you can do in the main, but I'll do in the program, in the class. So add code to your class so that it displays the name of the state and the year. Use your indexes to figure this out. The output should be something like for instance, Mississippi had if Mississippi is the state with the largest, right? With the biggest, Mississippi had the biggest average tax rate over the years. Okay, so that's the biggest tax over the years. So you want just the state, right? Okay, so the output would be something like this. And then what else here? Method return an array of indexes of the states that have had at least 1 year with a tax rate less than 0.001.
I was wrong, Dr. Christie.
Oh man, we do need.
There are 5 states that have 0 sales tax.
But you see what the second method you need to return, you need to write? You have to see any state that had a tax rate less than 0.001, 2 zeros and a 1. So we need to change that range anyway. Oh, it's time to go. We have another class. Y'all stay, I mean. No, y'all don't go, y'all stay. But hold on. That's for method. So method, output, let's see here. Output for method 1. Let me do here, output for method 2. I'm just reading here, you gotta, the following states had at least 1 year, and then you put the year here, year goes here, with a tax rate less than 0.001. Output for method. A method return the highest sales rate over the years for a given state. So output for method 3. The state of state here. Put the state here. Had the highest sales tax rate over the years. Wait a minute. Oh, one is an average, so you gotta average all the years. This one is only which state had the highest sales tax rate over the years. Okay, for a given state, you have to give a state, but the output would be here. So let's say if you put, okay, so you're gonna have to input read the method, but you're gonna have to input the name of the state, the index, right? The index of that state you want. Anyway, so let me go ahead and do this here. So how many, if I have each one of those, I'll put 5 points. If you get 5 points, y'all like that? 5 points here, that would be easy. 5 points. There's lots of bones on this assignment. Y'all like that? Because I do.
Sure.
Right? And then, of course, the family cell build.java, we already have that code written. What am I doing here? And all you gotta do is add some of those functions, right? Add the functions to do this. We already have the code. If you look at the lesson, we wrote the code. All we gotta do is put in a function. well, and make calls. All right, guys, let's stop Java now and start the next class. We stop. Please do watch this class again in case you need to look at the code.